We were married for 8 years. I met her in college and we got married a year after graduation. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. Or at least I thought we were. We had a daughter together. She's 6 now. I worked as an IT consultant and traveled occasionally while she worked as a nurse. She worked night shifts often, and I was the one who picked our daughter up from school, helped her with homework, and did bedtime almost every night. Things started to feel off 2 years ago. She became more distant. Her texts were dry, and the warmth in her voice faded. She said she was exhausted from work. That made sense. I didn't push. She stopped kissing me goodbye in the mornings. She blamed it on being rushed. She started spending more time on her phone, texting under the covers, turning the screen away from me, locking it when she left the room. I ignored it for a long time. I didn't want to be that guy, the suspicious, paranoid husband. But it kept eating at me. Then one evening while she was taking a shower, a message popped up on her phone. I didn't recognize the name. It said, "Can't stop thinking about last night." I felt something heavy drop in my stomach. I clicked it. There were weeks of messages between them, plans, photos, flirty talk, and worst of all, mentions of our daughter. He knew she was married. He didn't care. I confronted her. She didn't deny it. She just sat there and said, "I didn't want to hurt you." I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just stood there, staring at the woman I had built a life with. My best friend, or who I thought she was. She admitted it had been going on for months, and it wasn't just one guy. There had been another one the year before. She blamed me, said I had grown distant, that I was too busy with work, that I didn't make her feel wanted anymore. I filed for divorce the next week. I didn't want to stay in a marriage where I had to question everything she said. She moved out of the house a month later and moved in with her mother. Our daughter stayed with me during the weekdays and went to her place every other weekend. That arrangement lasted for a few months. Then she filed for full custody. Her claim was that my job required travel and that I wasn't available enough. She painted me as unstable, said I was emotionally distant, and that I talked badly about her to our daughter, which wasn't true. I never badmouthed her. I always told our daughter, "Mommy loves you," even when I was breaking inside. The court hearings dragged on for months. I had to prove I could be present, that I had adjusted my work schedule to be home more. I submitted logs of school pickups, doctor appointments, bedtime routines. She had messages where I was angry, justifiably, but the court only saw tone, not context. She brought the man she cheated with to one of the hearings. He sat there, arms folded, smug, like he had already taken what was mine. It took everything I had not to lose my temper. The judge gave her primary custody. I was given alternating weekends and one weekday evening. I went from being a full-time dad to a visitor. The first time I dropped my daughter off after the court order, she clung to me and asked why I wasn't staying for dinner like before. I told her the schedule had changed, but I'd see her soon. She looked so confused. That night, I cried alone in my car for the first time in years. I haven't stopped fighting. I filed for a modification. I've taken a permanent work-from-home role. I document everything, every missed call, every late drop-off, every time she uses our daughter to get under my skin. I'm not doing it to get revenge. I'm doing it because my daughter deserves a father who's present, who's steady, who shows up. I'm not angry anymore, just focused. She cheated, she lied, and she tried to paint me as the problem. But I'm still here, still standing. And no matter what she says, my daughter will grow up knowing who was always there.